Greetings, I'm Pillar Nexus, the Ancient Gladiator today with Watch Me Play It Solo. Today's episode, place for all my books. As part of the solo mode, I'll be taking on the ultimate extrovert, Penelope Eveready, and her infinite social battery. As part of the setup, we'll use the 1 to 3 player side of the board. The Sun's token will start on 2. Your player character will start on 3 social battery. You'll still get your choice of 3 of the 5 little projects. There'll still be 3 major accomplishments. There'll still be other neat stuff, and your starting collection of books. There's a number of rival cards from like A to N, and a consecutive group of 10 will make up the rival deck. Every turn, after I take my own turn, we'll add 1 to the queue, and it'll determine what she does. If I ever need to draw a card and this deck is empty, she auto-wins. So, part of the challenge is making sure cards go back into the deck. And in order to do that, we'll have to pull off little projects that match the colors of the cards I'm sending back. Completing a major project can also be used as a select one color or the colorless and send all those back. I'm going to have my little projects face up in front of me, and then any one size score are going to go over here. Alright, and apparently I had failed to finish setting up the entirety of the game here, so bear with me. There'll still be the usual 3 shelves, 1, 2, and 3 books, and some little projects to bear in mind. Alright. Penelope herself is going to be collecting books, little projects, and other neat stuff. And I'll just have to build up my score to beat whatever her score is at the end. Alright. So everything's set up. I'm the first player. The backpack token is flipped to Penelope's side, and it's just nearby. Alright, so let's take my turn. First, let's try to figure out how to pull off some of these little projects, or at least have them ready for later. Let's see. Can either gather or sort. What's going to help here? I'm going to try to get the red books in the center, blue books in the corners. And I need 3 tall stacks without green books. I can pull up 2 of these at once if I set things up right. So we're going to go ahead and pick up a stack, get my energy, distribute 2 red to the center, and the 1 green on its own. It's now Penelope's turn. So, she'll make the first card in the line. So we go to the 1 to 3. And then she goes to the library. What she does is she draws a book from the bag for herself and adds a book to each shelf in the bookstore. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then it comes back to me. If I can complete a little project that requires colorless, I can get rid of that card. Send it back in the deck. First, I need to set things up. So let's try to focus on the little projects again. Fortunately, I have to alternate between sort and gather. Take the top book from any number of stacks and make them a single stack in any one space. So we'll do that. That sets up one of the projects at least. It adds more energy, and Penelope takes her turn. Alright. 1 to 3. Gain the little project card from the medium shelf of the bookstore and restock. So just the card. And that gets replaced by that one. I could try to do that one if I can get the card first. Alright. Sorts. Gain the energy. And split the stack. So put that there for now. Alright. I think I need to try to get at least something done soon. Penelope's 1 to 3. That just goes to the park. Hey, rival card to the queue do not resolve its action. This is a problem. Alright. So now I got something to worry about. Okay. Go ahead and just gather, split the tiles. Let's consider some more options, I think. Just to see if there's anything I can pull off in the meantime. Alright, 2 more projects. No green books in your den or kitchen. There's the den. The kitchen's going to be an issue. No yellow books in your bedroom or bath. Bath is occupied. So is bedroom. Great. Well, that's something to try to do later. Alright, Penelope's at her 4 to 5 level. Goes to the park. She's already there. Add a rival card. Did not apply the effect. Okay, I didn't realize how dangerous she's going to be. Alright, I might just have to admire so I can do the 3 stacks, top of the red books in center. Also, I have blue as my most common. So 3 there, another 3. And then I'll be scoring that later. Okay. And then red books, all red book cards go back. Alright. Yeah, buy myself some time. Alright. Okay. I need to get the yellow books out of here. I need to get the green books out of the kitchen. Alright. Penelope takes her turn. At 5 is cafe. Nothing happens. Alright. Back to me. Let's see. Den, kitchen. Okay. Sorts this stack. Get the yellow out of there. Get that over there. And did I get my one? I don't remember. Because it was 3 sort, gather, sort, rest. 8. Yeah, I didn't get it. Sorry. Alright. 6 cards means she can go to the bookstore. Okay. She goes to the bookstore, gains all the books, and little project shelf listed. The medium shelf plus an additional book in the bag. Great. Alright. And one additional. Right. And does it auto refill? I believe so. I want to believe so. Bookstore. Immediately restock. 1, 1, 1. And new little project. Alright. Okay. Gather, take the top book from any number of stacks, and place them in a single stack in one space. So we get the yellow out of the bedroom, and also put the blue in the corner. It's part of the same process. And that means there's no yellow in the bedroom. Oh, crap. Never mind then. This is just. This is harder than it looks. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Oh, and the sun moves. Now I'm seriously running out of time. Cafe. Getting a little project card from the medium and smallest bookshelf. Okay, well. Hard to plan anything. Okay. Let's see. This game getting to be unstoppable. I gotta figure this out. Right. Need to get the yellow out of the bedroom. The problem is the yellow and green are like opposite room problems. That's what I'm running into here. Sort. They're off to sort. Or I can just leave the house and worry about later. No, I need to slow her down. 2 blue. No green in the den or kitchen. No yellow in the bedroom or bath. Oh crap. Sort. And then move the yellow book, but as its own stack. Somewhere that's not the bedroom or the bathroom. Just wheel there. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ow, this is gonna hurt. Bookstore. The sun moves again. In the largest shelf. Ow. New books. And new card. Alright. Alright. Admire 1, 2, 3. Because I still have blue's the most common. But now I've got 4 blue books among the board's corner spaces, which I do. Which gets me a neat stuff from the top of the deck. Display case. Get a point for every item I have at the end. And then no yellow books in either the bedroom or the bathroom, which is more points, but I maxed out on energy, so that didn't help. Alright. And then anything with yellow or blue is cleared. Fortunately, she's still got 5 cards, and that means I'm going to have a real pain in the butt time. I haven't even gotten into town once. This is rough. Alright. If I don't get level projects done. Alright. Okay. So she's going, and she's at 6 cards with gains 3 books from the bag after going to cafe. 2, 3. And it also moves the sun. I'm just running out of time. Alright. So I guess we leave the house, spend the 5 energy, go get both of the items. Alright. When you acquire this, gain 2 energy if you're in town to go to the park. So first, we spend the 9. The hoodie gives me the 2 energy and moves me to the park. To no effect. Alright. And each time you admire, get 1 extra energy. Cool. Zen Garden. Each time you admire, gain 3 if your tallest stack is no more than 2 books taller than your shortest. So all your stacks balanced provides a bonus. Cool. If I get 1 more neat stuff, that'll accomplish the major accomplishment there. Cool. Alright. Penelope's 7 card. Alright. moves the sun. I don't think I move the sun for... Because... Yeah, I should have moved the sun too, so we're at the end of the game. Gains other neat stuff from first display phase. So, display space. Which clears out that one. And that's 1, 2. Okay. So I have one last turn to do anything. The best option I have is spend 3. Take the item that's probably going to give me the best points bonus at the end, which is a plushie. I'll spend 3 there. I'll restock. And I will do my major accomplishment of 4 neat things to get 3 energy and 4 points at the end. And Penelope's last turn with 8 cards is to go to the bookstore and take the largest shelf. Don't need to worry about repelling it because we're at the end. Alright. So first off, let's look at how many points I have. Those were left incomplete. Alright. Let's see what we got. So, the major accomplishment for 4, and 3 little projects for another 6. There's 10. Alright. And then every 4 energy left is a point. So there's another 2. So I'm at 12 so far. Display case. Score a point for each of your items. There's another 4. I'm up to 16. The hoodie's worth 2. Brings me up to 18. The Zen Garden's worth 3. Brings me up to 21. The plushie is worth 1 for each of my lonesome books. So what is that? 21? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 28. Remaining books 29, 30, 34, 38, 40. And what's Penelope's final score? 1 for every book. That's 5. There's 10. 15. There's 17. Plus 17 plus 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29, and 31. If it, I thought I was struggling more than I was. I think the thing to not worry too much about is as long as her book collection is not nearly as massive as yours, it should be fine. It was going for all the items towards the end. That probably helped. The plushie was worth 7 to me. The display case made everything I had worth a little bit more. Yeah. Between the case and the plushie, that made the difference, I think. Yeah, apparently it gets even harder, certain cards, because he just takes all the big stacks of books, and when the stacks are starting out at 3 for the big one, and it's getting built up by her taking all the medium stuff, and then all the small projects with them. It's it's kind of a nail biter if you're gonna make it. I'm gonna have to go back and see if I actually move the sun for going out or not, because it's entirely possible that I did and I forgot, or I didn't and should have remembered. What would another turn have done? Another turn, and it'd probably take at least 3 more books and a project that I'd probably try to aim for probably by setting things up to play the blue there, move another blue over there, and then complete that one. Yeah, it's not too terribly long of a solo mode, so it's always appreciated when things can go reasonably fast and still be a bit of a challenge. Yeah, I'll have to try out the upper difficulties to see um, how much more challenging it gets there. Anyway, thank you very much for watching me play it solo. This has been Pillar Nexus, and I'll see you next time.